Hi, and welcome to a new episode of the FindFocus show. I'm Martin Bödecker, and today I want to talk about consistency. Yesterday we talked about how to build your perfect day and the obstacles that occur. And today is a public holiday here in Germany, at least in this part of Germany. And I got a little bit later. I got up a little bit later than usual. So I decided to make this episode about consistency because despite getting up a little bit later, I still did most of my morning ritual. I skipped the exercise part because I'm moving to a new house, to my wife's house, and there's already some kind of exercise built into this day. But I still went ahead and did the Wim Hof breathing exercises and did my Tony Robbins hour of power and did the cold shower. So that's really great. And if I did not know it was about building identity, I might have skipped this. But after I realized it's all about like just showing up, just being consistent. Like this will compound in the future. I know this will build my character over the long term, and that's something I really want you to know. Sometimes it's just about showing up and giving your best. Like you're not competing with anybody else. It's just you're competing with yourself. And if you're switching and like sometimes you're doing something, sometimes you're doing not something, then it's hard to make progress. And this we underestimate this switching cost so much. I mean that's something I deal with when I'm working online. Why I developed FindFocus and just try to be consistent. And even if it's just a reduced version of what you intended to do, I remember reading about Benjamin Franklin, and he had this little notebook where he had all the character traits, and he would rarely ever score high on every character trait that he wanted to develop, but just having this little notebook made him a better person. At least that's what he said at the end of his life. And even though he never fully completed, like scored highest in all of these categories. And what I really like about the morning ritual is something I will talk tomorrow in tomorrow's episode, which is the decision tree. That one good decision leads to the next. But I hope you got out of this something out of this shorter episode. It's all about building identity, and I hope you find whatever habit or bad habit you want to get rid of or want to develop. I hope you stay consistent with it, even if it's a reduced version of it. Like even if you just shorten it. Like I remember talking one meditation expert. He said like, yeah, even if he's the laziest meditator in the world, like even if he's just taking care of his breath like for 2 seconds, that's already a successful day for him. So that's another that comes back to the awareness I was talking about before. So just take a moment, take a deep breath, be aware of the present moment and enjoy the day. It's a great day, whatever lay before you or whatever time you're listening to this or watching this. And I really thank you for listening to this episode, and please like and subscribe the show. I would really appreciate it. Please leave the comments or write me an email. And I'm happy to help you on your way to building better business, building better habits and a successful business. So talk to you tomorrow.